Welcome to Camp Aramoni. We are now at the tent called Bellflower, so why don't you come on in and I'll show you around. And every tent is similar but different. They all have the same kind of theme, but some of the tents are family tents, so they might have bunk beds, and some of the tents are kind of girl tribe tents where we have all twin beds. So they, like I said, they all have the same theme, but they kind of look a little different. As a guest, we do everything for you, including cooking your meals, and your meals are included in your stay. You get a full breakfast and a full dinner off of our gourmet menu. And we also have an entourage of what we call camp counselors that are waiting on you hand and foot. And so that's one thing about Camp Aramoni is glamping is glamorous camping, but we wanted to elevate it to boutique camping. So not only are you in a tent, but and sleeping in a very comfortable bed, you're also in a climate controlled area. So I always love to camp, and by nature, the things I love in life are I'm a foodie, I love to cook, I love gardening, I love nature, I love people. And coming from a very large family, all of our holidays were spent at my house. I was looking for something to keep me active when I do decide to retire, and following the glamping industry in Europe, because it really wasn't prevalent in the United States when I started looking at this about 6 to 7 years ago. It's getting the best part of camping, which is nature, fresh air, blue skies, dark skies, but having all the comforts of home. So having taken my 5 sisters and all of our kids to an organic glamping site on a farm north of Rockford, we had the best time. When we came home, I was bit by the bug, and I knew it was something that I had to pursue. And finding this property, which was right in our own backyard and vacant for decades. My cousin lives right on the river, and just chatting with him about my experience, he said, come out after work, well, I'll take you for a ride on the 4-wheeler. And he took me through the brickyard, and it was just like the aha moment.
We are in Bricks and Stones, our event space that was once a part of the brickyard that was on site. It's a 150-year-old building, and it's a great spot for celebrating life's greatest moments.
So the brickyard operated from 1861 to 1979.
These are the brick kilns where they would make the bricks. It was a 21-day process to make the bricks, 7 days to heat the kiln, 7 days to bake, and then 7 days to cool down. And they would make around 72,000 bricks every single day. Sadly, most of those buildings are gone now because when the brickyard closed in 1981, they bulldozed most of the property for steel salvage.
And they left it basically an industrial ruin, and it sat here for 3+ decades before we came across it. So there's all kinds of things that you can indulge yourself with here at Camp Aramoni. And every night we serve homemade gourmet s'mores from our kitchen. Our chef makes our own marshmallows here, and we make them in different flavors. And the camp counselors will come and they'll light your fire. Other amenities that we provide is you can do a Chicago-style hot dog experience at your campfire. And then you can also even get an in-suite massage at your tent. Or you can just take a hike on 96 acres of beautiful nature and enjoy the dark skies. This is a favorite spot that we do early morning yoga. We also do picnics out here for guests that might come, 3 tents stay together and they want a bigger area to have picnics that's close to their tents. And those picnics also can happen in different areas that are deep in the woods and down by the river. We do have a big draw from Chicago and the suburbs, but we also draw from the whole Midwest and beyond. We've had a guest that stayed here that was from Brazil, and he was running in the Chicago Marathon, and he came here prior to that, the week prior, to just kind of relax and get ready for his race. The best part is the guest experience. To see our brides and grooms getting married, to see the campers come and then want to return and keep coming back, that's the best part.